at... No, wait. No, that wasn't correct. See, now you also get to see these first bloopers. That's amazing. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And this video, I'm going to show you everything that's been added, changed, and fixed in Minecraft Snapshot 21w39a. And so if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft 1.18 videos. But we will get started. So, as we can see right here, we can now go into old worlds that were added before Minecraft 1.18, for the Minecraft 1.18 snapshots. And so that is one of the first changes that immediately is clear, of course. And so I'll go into that first as well. Let's see if we can find that part of the snapshot. And they also say in this description, we highly recommend backing up your world before loading it in this snapshot. So make sure you make backups of your world before you open them. But I probably won't be doing that. Sure, I don't know, what do I do? Do I recreate it? Does that work? I have no idea. Let me see what the description here is. Time for an advanced snapshot. In a snapshot, you can also open worlds from previous versions again. With one big warning, the blending technology we intend to introduce for Caves and Glitch Part 2 is not available yet. If you open an old world in a snapshot, it will be upgraded with air under the current bottom of the world and visible chunk borders to new areas. Alright. So we could... let's just go into some sort of thingy. Let's... I think you can do edit and then make backups. That's how to make a backup of your world. And then you can load it up. So let's see what happens. Well, this doesn't make sense because it's in a previous snapshot. Let's go to an old world. Let's go into... which one would make most sense? I have no idea. This one would work. Yes, this is a good world. So let's go into this one. So this is also a stream, so there's no editing in this video, as you might have already noticed. I know what I'm doing. Let's just see what this will look like. So we go into a world that was created in 1.17, and we'll see how it has changed to 1.18. So the perfect blending technology, they say, hasn't appeared yet, but that will be happening in the future. But now it should look a little bit strange. So let's see what it will actually look like now. So we're in a world. Here we are. Beautiful mushroom biome. Let's go into spectator and let's go down to the bottom of the world. So, alright, there is still just bedrock here. But apparently there should be weird chunk borders if you go into newly generated chunks. Let's see if that actually happens here. Right, not seeing much. Maybe these seem like new caves? Yes, look at this. There's a beautiful chunk border. So we have a layer of bedrock, and then afterwards there's another layer of the world right over here. So if we go over here, yeah, this seems like a chunk error, but it's really just how the world is generating right now. So in the future, they also want to add new generation under here instead of just this empty layer of air. But this is actually pretty cool. If you want this, then I would suggest creating a version of your world in 1.18 now, but if you don't want this and just want a generation all the way down to -64, just wait until they have figured that out. But this is pretty cool. So the new caves now can also generate in old worlds. And there's of course more stuff that has been added in this snapshot. So let's go over that right now. Let's go up to the surface to do that. So there have been a couple of new advancements added related to the new world height and stuff like that. So, first of all, there's the advancement called Caves and Cliffs, which is very topical, of course, because that's also what this update is called. And you get this advancement for falling from top to bottom of the overworld. Alright, don't quite know what that means, but what we will do is... Alright, it just got thrown out of the game, I don't know what happened there. Let's go to creative, and let's fill in the entire area where we're standing right now just with air. And then we can fall from the top to the bottom of the world. So we'll do 2, 2, like this. I know how to do commands. Well, just -64. I think it's -64 if I'm not mistaken. I should probably do 62 to make sure that I don't just fall out of the world. I also don't know how accurate this should be. Like if you have to fall from all the way to world height to the world depth, but let's just find out ourselves. -2 air. Right. Right. Yeah, that I should have seen it coming. Let's do it like this. Aha! That's better. Alright, so let's go to the top of the world. And then let's fall all the way down to hopefully get this advancement. I don't know if it works in creative mode, but let's just see what happens. Of course, it should also work in survival mode. But let's see. So we're currently at the world limit right over here. And we will fall right the way down. So let's go into creative. And let's fall down. Let's see if this makes it work. Otherwise, we'll just go into survival and try it again. That definitely didn't work. Let's put some water down here. And let's try it once again in survival mode. Alright. We'll go into survival. Like this. Survival mode. And we will teleport ourselves up a whole lot of blocks. Of course, in survival, you'll just have to build a very, very large tower. But for now, we can just do this. And hope for the best. Come on. There we go. We get the caves and cliffs advancement. Very, very nice. Then, next up, there is another advancement. This is a very odd advancement. I don't know why it was added here. Well, I actually do know. I have an idea already right over here. So the next advancement is called Feels Like Home. And it has to do with the Strider. Now you might ask, Strider? Wait, that was added in the Nether update, right? Yes, that is true. But the advancement is to ride the Strider for 50 blocks in the overworld. And this is the perfect cave for it. So, of course, you can just build... That was not very smart. You can just build your lava pool up in the surface, but I think what was intended here is because there are now lava lakes in the overworld in your caves as well, to bring in a Strider. So let's summon in a little Strider right over here. Strider. There we go. And let's grab a saddle and a warped fungus on a stick, because for this advancement you have to ride a Strider in the overworld for 50 blocks. So let's go into survival mode once again. Hop on the Strider and walk around on the lava in the new caves. This is just incredible. So let's see if we can get these 50 blocks. And then we should... Yes, this boat has legs. That's not the right one. Come on. We just need to get Feels Like Home for the riding Strider on lava for 50 blocks in the overworld. I hope this is enough. Or maybe... it's not working just yet. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Or maybe this advancement is not working. I'm not quite sure. Or maybe this lava lake is just not low enough. That's also possible. We need to get off. Get on again. Not quite sure what's happening here. It should have worked already, I think. Because we're definitely over 50 blocks already. But it sadly hasn't worked so far. So we'll just move on to the next advancement. This is what happens during live streams. It just not always works. So the next advancement is called Star Trader. Which has to be a Star Wars reference at some point. Or a Star Trek reference. I don't know. And you will get this advancement by trading with a villager at the build height limit. Alright, so let's go all the way up. And let's put a block all the way up here. So set block... up here at, I think it's 320. I'm not 100% sure if that's correct, but let's just try it. Nope. Then 310. Yes. And then we'll just go up there and place a couple more stone blocks if we need to. So here's our stone block. So somehow you need to transport a villager all the way up here. Ah, 319. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. You have to transport a villager all the way up here and then trade with it as well. So let's summon in a little villager. That's not how to summon in a villager. There we go. Villager. And let's give them a... Well, let's give them a composter. So they get a job. Right. Can't place it there. We'll place it there then. Just take the job, my dude. Come on. Yes. Beautiful. And now we just need some wheat, and we can trade with him to get this advancement. So here we go. Trade with the villager at build limit, and we get Star Trader. Awesome. And then an advancement I really approve of is the next one. It has to do with the meadow biome and jukeboxes. So let's go over to a meadow biome like this. Meadow. We're actually very close to one. And let's go down because we're a little bit too high up in the sky. Here we go. Apparently there's a meadow biome here. I'm not so sure if I believe that. Nope, that's definitely a savanna plateau. Okay, locate biome is sometimes doing some weird stuff. Also, I don't think the generation is perfect just yet. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, this snapshot is not going to be perfect in generation, but we knew that already. That's the plains. Come on. Is there any meadow here, or should you just teleport to a mountain biome? That's probably the better thing to do. Let's locate biome meadow. That will be the same one as we just... Wait a second. Let's see. Nope. Ah, wait. It's in the old generation, so that just doesn't work. Yeah, it's just an ocean. Alright, that's a little bit... Not that nice, but let's see if we can find maybe a snow-capped peaks. There could be a meadow around there. We need the meadow for this advancement, so yeah, we'll have to just first find one. And these advancements are the main addition to this snapshot. So let's see if there's a meadow. There's an igloo here, that's pretty cool. I think that's new. Might be new, might also not be new, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there will be a meadow here, right? Because of all the snow and ice. There will be groves and stuff like that. But no meadows. Maybe let's now locate biome a meadow. Is that? No, that's a different one as well. Let's hope that this one is a real meadow. Yes, there we go. We can now show this last advancement. So what we need is a jukebox. And we need any kind of music disc. I'll just grab Stel. Why not? And if we play it in the meadow, we get the very typical advancement. The sound of music. Nice. So let's look at these advancements right over here. So here we have Star Trader. Here is Caves and Cliffs. And here is Sound of Music. Now, I don't know why the Strider one didn't work, but let's give it to ourselves as well to see what it will look like. So we'll grant me... only the advancement, let's see, it's called Feels Like Home. But it will probably be called something like Strider, yeah, that one. So that was what it will look like. Feels Like Home with the warp fingers on a stick icon. And it will appear right over here in the nether, Feels Like Home. Alright, so those are the advancements. Then let's get into the changes in this snapshot. So... the lone trees that generate in the meadow will now always generate with a bee nest. So I'm not quite sure which one of these trees is the lone tree in the meadow. I don't think there has to be a lone tree in the meadow. But if there's a lone tree in the meadow, it will now always have a bee nest. So that's very helpful. Good way to find some bee nests. If you find a meadow, you pretty much always find a bee nest. Very useful. Then now drowns will be able to spawn inside of aquifers in the Dripstone Caves. So let's go to a Dripstone Cave. Locate biome Dripstone Cave. And let's see if we can find an aquifer in here with a drown. Probably not, but just know that they can now spawn in the aquifers in the Dripstone Caves. So yes, there is water here, but not really an aquifer, just a little ravine Dripstone Cave, not that large. I mean, this is a pretty large cave though. Wow, incredible. Every time I do these snapshot videos, I just find some sort of beautiful cave. That's just incredible. Alright, then next up, zombies don't spawn in Dripstone Caves. So instead of the zombies, you'll find the drowned in the aquifers. Then, let's see. Buried treasure chests can now contain water breathing potions. Alright, so let's locate a buried treasure. Here we go. It should be up, I guess. Here we go. So there should be a buried treasure right over here, buried treasure. And there can now also be potions of water breathing in there, which I think is a Bedrock parity. So that was already in Bedrock Edition, but can now also happen in Java Edition. Awesome. Next up, the default brightness has been changed to 50. So if you go to video settings, brightness, default brightness will now be on 50, so default, instead of on moody. Where moody is, yeah, really not that bright at all. But I don't think anyone has done anything else than just bright, because that's just how Minecraft works. Let's see. They redesigned how effects look in the inventory screen to allow them to show even with the recipe book open. Alright, so let's get some potions and give ourselves some potion effects. So let's get some fire resistance, some leaping. Let's grab water breathing, regeneration. We could also do this with commands, of course, but this is maybe more useful. Do it with splash potions. Let's not do harming. That makes no sense at all. I think I already had the regeneration, but doesn't really matter. There we go. So we have a whole lot of potions. So if you throw it on ourselves, open the inventory. It's now on the right side. All right. Let's just give ourselves a whole lot of these. So this is what your effects will now look like. And if we open up the recipe book, let's see that happening. So let's go into a crafting table. And let's open up the recipe book. And I think it'll just be, well, maybe in your inventory. So if you're in survival mode, in your inventory, yes, then you'll still see the different potion effects you have on you at the same time. Really useful because, yeah, this was really awful when you could just open the recipe book. And if you have that open as the... I can't speak. I'm sorry, I've been streaming for 4 hours. That's just how it works. Sometimes, if you have the recipe book open by default, you can just never see how long you have left on your different potion effects. But that now has been fixed, so you can now see that again as well. Really, really useful. There we go. Awesome. Alright, next. The AI is now using less CPU time to contemplate life choices. Alright, just a performance change, which is always useful, of course, since, yeah, 1.18 will be... well, there's lots of new stuff in this, new generation, new world height, new world depth. So performance needs to be increased for that to all run smoothly. So that's there right now. So as for the effects, yes, effects are on the right side of the screen instead of the left side. And when the inventory effect list is visible, it will be hidden from the game view to reduce screen clutter. Alright, it will not be up here anymore. So if we open our inventory, we just see the effects here and not in the top right hand side of your screen. And there's now 2 modes of seeing the effects list, Compact and Classic. Classic is the pre-existing list of effects, one after another. Compact is a single icon for each effect, suitable for small screen estates. So there's the top right hand side, which is the compact ones, and these are the classic ones. And the game will switch between them automatically. Alright, then there are some technical changes, which are just to do with triggers and advancement triggers and stuff like that. I will remove all my effects because it's annoying at the moment. So let's remove them. There we go. They also increased the resource pack format to 8. And I think that is that. So yeah, there's new triggers for the advancements since there are new advancements. So that's interesting for advancement people. And some new loot table stuff as well. And then there are a couple of bug fixes as well. I will leave a link to the patch notes in the description down below, so you can read through all of those yourself as well. But yes, that's it. That's everything that's been added, changed, and fixed in Minecraft Snapshot 21w39a. If you like this video, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. I want to thank my tier member, this Mikkelar. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. If you also want to become a member, click the blue join button motivated to check out the different tiers. There we go. I hope you all